back to my channel. As always, I'm Eddie Sanchez with The World Today. Today I'm going to be talking about climate change and a little bit of the Paris Accord or Paris Agreement. I believe that a lot of people don't take it serious. The fact that climate change is upon us. It's been happening. We have, you see all these forest fires in California. Have you noticed that you don't get a lot of rain in California? I'm from New York. I used to live in California, but there's a reason for that. That is climate change. Okay, another thing is, have you ever noticed how it's getting warmer? Like before, back in the days, and I'm talking 80s, 90s, haven't you noticed that there was a lot more snow? You used to get more blizzards, more snow days, right? We don't get that many snow days anymore. We've noticed that we go from summer, from heat, right into winter. We get a mediocre winter sometimes, and sometimes we get like blizzards and things like that. But it's not like it used to be. Now we get them more randomly. When the temperature drops below zero, it doesn't happen quite as much as it used to. I just want you to pay attention to that. Today, I believe it was today, they had a report. The U.S. Global Change Research Program just put this report out. There's a link down below. Basically, it's Trump's own people saying climate change is real. So the federal government is putting out this report, and I want people to pay attention. Check the link down below. It's real. Haven't you noticed that you guys wouldn't notice this, but sea levels have been rising. They have risen from 7 to 8 inches since 1900. Now, half of that happened since 1993. That isn't that long ago. It's all of our abuses, all of our just muddying up this world. Haven't you noticed that we throw trash in the sea? How good is that for the oceans? We should recycle. We should be less dependent on fuels, on non-renewable fuels. We should rely more on solar power, on wind power, electric power, things like that. When you depend on something like oil, something that will be gone eventually. If oil disappeared today, that's why they have all these scenarios, that if oil disappeared today, what would happen? We're not ready. The economy would collapse, everything would collapse if oil disappeared today. Like if we couldn't dig up any more oil. We need to get off those type of fuels. Coal, forget coal. I don't understand why Trump is telling people that we should go back to coal. Guess what? It's not good for the environment. Anything that's thought to be as old school, like oil, because we run out. Listen, I love my car, love it, and I use a lot of fuel because I travel back and forth to see my family. But I gotta tell you, if I need to go electric, I'm gonna go electric. Honestly, there's a lot of people that are considering these options in the future. A lot of countries like Norway, they're gonna get off petrol. They're gonna go just fully electric cars. There has to be another way. Our farmers, due to high temperature, their crops are gonna start going bad. That's gonna cost us a lot of money, billions. If farmers can't get their crops, we don't get our food, and that causes a problem. So I know you don't think it affects you right now, but just think of the future. Think of your kids and their kids. Don't just think about yourself. Don't be selfish. I think that the president's being very selfish when he says, I want to get out of the Paris Accord. Why should we get out of the Paris Accord? We should do everything within our power to be compliant. If the temperature keeps rising, this planet is not going to be inhabitable anymore. That means we cannot stay here. It's going to be too hot. Now, I don't know if you noticed, Mars at one point might have been inhabitable, right? So, but certain situations happen, and obviously there was no people on Mars that we know of, but now it's not habitable anymore. Now, we're causing our own damage. That means we can stop our own damage. Are you willing to help? I'm willing to switch to an electric car if that's what it takes to do my part. I'm willing to recycle. Willing to do what I have to do. Let me hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that climate change is real? Do you think sea levels aren't really rising? Or do you believe, are you with Trump with the whole, it doesn't exist? Well, if you're with me and you feel like climate change is real and you want to put an end to this craziness that is Trump saying that it doesn't exist, just leave a comment down below. Let me know you believe in climate change. I do. Anyway, I'm Eddie Sanchez with The World Today. And if you're a believer, don't forget, like and subscribe. Take care. God bless. See you guys next time. Bye.